Well, as everything in this game does not work, this isn't working either. Anyways, welcome to the beginner's guide. I'm going to be showing you guys how to progress FullBringers, Holos, Quincy's, and Shinigami's. Now, Quincy's and Arrancars or Holos have the exact same progression, so I will be using old footage for those ones. However, Shinigami's is the same as well, but you know, I will be showing you guys how to prog Shinigami because it's a little bit different than the rest of them. And I'll be showing you guys how to do FullBringers, even though I've already put out a video kind of showing my prog. But this is a beginner's guide. Don't ask why my face looks like this. I don't know. I just made this slot. So essentially, when you're a FullBringer, as you can see, I am grade 5. I don't have anything here. Just gonna put your points in Flash Step and put your points in Soul Style. Starting off, we will definitely be going keto. Now, the reason I'm going to be doing keto is because the quest that you need to do for your FullBringer abilities is kind of, it can be difficult. It's not that difficult, but it can be difficult. So I do recommend going keto for it. I'm not going to put any points in right now because this is no need. I do recommend putting this inside of one of your tabs. This is basically just so you can gate between Katakura Town and Fake Katakura Town, which is the FullBringer spawn. So first things first, I apologize that you can't hear any sound. Copyright music, for some reason type sold, this doesn't want to work. First things first, you're going to actually want to go to a mission board, and you can find mission boards almost anywhere. I low-key do recommend farming quests in Katakura Town, but Fake KT is fine as well. Only reason I say this is because there's going to be a lot of people farming quests in Fake Katakura Town. The more people farming quests at a time, you know, the harder it's actually going to be to get a quest. But as you can see, I got mine pretty much instantly, so I might take that back in general. Unfortunately, I have Chad stuff. I do want to use the blaster for this slot. I'll probably use some codes for some spins in a second. But yeah, as you can see, you're gonna wanna, on the most part, just do this. I'm gonna ignore that holo that's down below because I don't get any EXP from doing that. So yeah, you're gonna do quest until grade 2. And honestly, that's about it. I'm just gonna show you guys me gripping this guy. Boom, that's a quest done. Get some EXP, and I'm gonna time lapse me doing quest. I really like Dollhouse's M1 range, and then the crit, it's actually really nice. All right, I'm grade 2 now. I got him low. He's definitely low. Okay, so I got jumped by some randoms with the progress guy saved me. So we are grade 2 now. That actually didn't take long at all. That took what, 15 minutes, if even that. I haven't been paying attention to the timer. So I don't even think it took 15 minutes. It took like 10. Now that I'm grade 2, I'm gonna go to Geno. If you guys don't know, press the comma button on your keyboard and you can see names. And Geno is somewhere in that direction. You can't really see it because of all the names meshed up together, but we know where he is at. We're gonna head over to him, and oh, there you go. You can see him here, and we're going to start our quest in order to get our FullBringer abilities. And yeah, all right. Now we have our bar. We're just gonna meditate next to him. Get your weapon out and do it. And then once this bar fills up, it's gonna take a little bit, probably take like 2 minutes or so. Once the bar fills up, we're going to go into our inner world. We're gonna get up and click M again. But I recommend going to a safe spot because whilst you are in your inner world, people can hit you from behind whilst your body is still here in the physical world. So yeah, let's just wait for the bar to go up. Okay, well, I said 2 minutes, more like 5 minutes. I'm gonna actually go inside here without applying any of my points. As you can see, I actually just want to see how good the blaster is on its own, because my M1 range is quite good. So I actually do have hope that I can do this without needing to use any abilities. And the inner world's completely different for Dollhouse, which is actually pretty funny. See, this would be annoying if I had the normal M1s, because I would have to be right in the middle of it, and then the roars would stun me, and then I'll get hit by multiple. Which is why, like, I was like, I'm gonna try not use any abilities here. Damn, I got hit by that. I've actually never been good at the parry timing for I've never been good at the parry timing for the flipping stupid Menoses, bro. Alright, this one's a free round. There's a health regen round for sure. It's fine, I get hit once or twice. The most part should be able to keep them at bay. There you go, that's fine. Alright, cool. We got the Judica. Parry those. Wait for him to do the jump move. We flash step away. That's fine. We can tank those for now. Oof. This guy's a parry demon from the, as you can see. I keep forgetting this has an air crit. Keep forgetting it has an air crit. And that was the last one. Yeah, you can do this pretty easy with Dollhouse. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, Dollhouse makes it really easy. Dollhouse M1s are just so good. You know, that's how you turn them into the doll. And then I'm assuming I need a target for the C and the Z. So let me just quickly check that. Okay, no. So I'm very sure was it the C that turned them into the doll? And then Z and X apply the love marks. Cooldowns are pretty long, so I won't be able to actually test that thoroughly. And from here, all you need to do is get to elite grade. And to get to elite grade, you're just gonna spam the quest boards over and over. And then once you hit elite grade, all you have to do after that is stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and then boom, you have FullBringer. If you don't know what you need to do in order to complete stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3, I do recommend looking at the FullBringer video I brought out, the FullBringer progression I brought out. That will be very useful to you. However, if you don't know, stage 1, all you need to do is do 25 ranked matches, and you need 25 wins from ranked matches. So go on ranked and then do 25 matches and get all of them wins, or just keep playing ranked until you do get 25 wins. If you're not able to win inside of ranked, well, honestly, good luck, because the second way to complete stage 1 is actually more difficult than the ranked progression one. So the second way you can do it is also doing raids inside of Heiko Mundo, Soul Society, or Wandenreich. Yeah, you need 13 raid wins as your faction. So yeah, good luck with that. I do recommend just doing ranked matches until you get 25 wins, and then you'll complete stage 1. For stage 2, all you need to do is 80 holo kills, 25 elite grade grips, and 1 Bower kill. That's what I did for my progression, the FullBringer video, again, I will have it linked in the description, in the pinned comments, and the eye icon on the screen. And I did that, and I completed stage 2. A lot of people are saying stage 2's requirements have been lowered. I haven't tested that yet, and I don't really want to test those because I just don't want to have to go back and complete what I didn't do. You know what I mean? So I just keep track of it the best way I know how, which is 25 elite grade grips of the opposite faction, 80 holo kills, and 1 bower kill. And then for stage 3, you literally just go talk to Gino again, Jinjo, whatever his name is, and you do whatever quest you have to do, and then boom, you'll have full FullBringer. Okay, we're here with the Soul Reapers. It's essentially going to be the same thing, but it's a little bit different. So I thought I would take you through the progression here. Shinigami's. Now, the only... How do I even explain this? Shinigami's is more annoying mainly because you got to run around this annoyingly huge soul society, like genuinely. And it could get pretty tedious, it could get pretty annoying. And then having to do things like the vision quest after a certain period does also get annoying as well. Okay, so I server hopped. This is kind of annoying, I won't lie. But being a Soul Reaper is genuinely, I feel like out of all the progressions, it's actually kind of the most annoying one. I mean, I'll be honest, Quincy's do have it really tough with their Swift quest, whatever you want to call it, right? But other than that, Quincy's is pretty straightforward. Holos are pretty annoying as well. I mean, but it's not as annoying as as honestly this. And the only reason I think it's annoying is because of how annoying Soul Society is. Soul Society, like running around Soul Society and then having to do division quests when you get to, pretty sure it's grade 3 or grade 2 when you start doing the division quest. Okay, that's weird. I got grade 2, but it didn't say seek out the vision. So I'm a bit confused. Okay, that's weird. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna join Division 10 since I'm close to it. And Division 10 has the most has a long. The only reason I'm joining Division 10 is because I don't want to. This is a guide video. I probably shouldn't join Division 10. Okay, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. So I am grade 2. I am going to join a division that has a fairly easy division quest. And if you press the comma, you can actually see where all the divisions are. They actually changed it. Before it used to be like symbols and no one really knew what symbol was. So people were just running around the map aimlessly. And this is Division 10. Usually a lot of people go Division 10 because it has a teleportation to Heiko Mundo for the division mission board. Which is going to be actually super useful when you get elite grade or once you finish getting your Bankai. But that's neither here or there. Division 12 has arguably the easiest division board. Arguably. So a lot of people do come to Division 12. So I'm going to set my spawn here. Which all you have to do is join Division 12. Would you like to join it? Yes. I'm actually just going to do a normal mission. Because I want to get gripped by a holo. Just to double check if this thing's working properly. Because I am grade 2. So I should be able to do my Shikai. Should be able to obtain my Shikai now. Usually once you get grade 2, if you haven't died or got gripped or server hopped, it won't let you meditate. and I haven't been gripped by a humanoid or anyone of the opposite faction, so I won't have revenge grips. Usually if you get gripped by a Arrancar NPC or Arrancar players or a player of the opposite faction, it'll say you need revenge grips for your progression, but I haven't gotten gripped by anything, so I shouldn't need any revenge grips. So I'm just gonna let that grip me. And if I'm not able to meditate, I will go Katakura Town and check at the doctor to see what I'm missing. So let's just come over here and press M. Okay, I'm able to meditate. When you're able to meditate like this, you need to meditate 3 times for 5 minutes. So go AFK for 5 minutes. Your character will stand up when the whispers are finished. And then you do it 2 more times. Your character will stand up when the whispers are finished. You do it 1 more time. I said 2 more times, 1 more time. Anyways, you do it 2 more times. You do it 3 times in total. 5 minutes, 3 times, that's 15 minutes. And then you should be able to go fight your Shikai after that. There's 1 done. Next one. That's part 2 done. 1 more. Let's go. Okay. Finally, bro. Now I meditate again and it takes me to my inner world. I actually got a good inner world. That's actually a W. Time to find out what Shikai I got. Again, if you get gripped by a humanoid NPC or a player of the opposite faction, you will get revenge grips. So good luck with that. I don't know why I didn't need to do division quest up till now. Maybe you have to do division quest after you get your Shikai. So from grade 2 to elite grade. Unless they change that too. So let's just defeat our Shikai and we'll find out the situation with the division stuff. Did I just phase through that? Alright, I got Shadow. I've actually never fought the Shadow Shikai. Why is he parrying everything I do? No, I'm gonna get mad. Why is he parrying everything? What weapon is that? Okay. So chat, as you can see, it's cooked. Okay, this actually might be my first time losing to a Shikai. Hold up, let me just quickly lock in here because it's getting embarrassing. No, why is he parrying everything? Why is he parrying everything? Shikai didn't used to do this. Chat, why is he parrying everything? Huh? Hey, I didn't even lose. I didn't lose. You saw that. Some nonsense just happened. I got teleported out of my inner world. What's actually going on right now? Okay, I'm about to get flamed, aren't I? Okay, I see what's going on here. I understand it now. Let's just put points in Kendo, if we're being honest. What am I able to get? Rising Swallow is gonna help for sure. Bisecting is definitely gonna help. I will not get over the auto parrying. It's really pissing me off. I think I just gotta rely on the buy section, because he hasn't parried that a single time. There we go. Seriously? They're adding dodges to it as well? Why are you playing the music? Why are you playing the music? Oh, wow. We're gonna try another block here. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, looks like bisection always block breaks him. That really infuriated me. That really infuriated me. Alright, we got our sheet guy, bro. Okay, it was glitched. I have a spear. Now, what I will do here is I will play up until the point just to see if I need to do the vision quest, because for some reason the vision quest on it doesn't say I need to do a division quest. It doesn't say seek out division. Actually, there's no point in me doing that because I will never find out. I'm gonna set Gaimon to KT, and we're gonna check at the doctor. If it doesn't say the vision quest needs to be completed, I guess you can just go to elite grade without joining a division now, but we'll see. Okay, so we talked to the doctor here. 1k Yan, gather more experience. Okay, so you don't need to do the vision quest anymore, which is actually pretty interesting. I guess you're just gonna do quest until elite grade, and once you hit elite grade, you're gonna do this state. You're gonna start your stages: stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. It's the exact same as I described it with the FullBringers. Again, you can watch the progression video I did to see what stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3 looks like, or you cannot do it and, you know, I guess not do it. And then after that, you're going to obtain your Bankai for stage 3. But with Shinigami's, at the end of stage 2, you have a stage 2.5 where you actually need to select the right sword, and it is very, 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 very annoying, which is probably why I'll never progress a Shinigami slot again. If you fail picking the right sword, in order to reset it, you just need to kill somebody of the opposite faction once, or 2 people from the opposite faction. I don't know if they've changed it now, but it used to be 2 people of the opposite faction. It doesn't matter what grade they are, and it'll reset the cooldown, and then you can pick your swords again. Honestly, good luck. It's actually RNG, complete RNG. There's no skill involved in it. And then after that, you'll be able to fight your Bankai. So good luck. So yeah, after you do the sword quest, where you pick the right sword, Zanpakuto, whatever you want to call it, you'll then be eligible to actually fight your Bankai. As I said, good luck with your Bankai fight. Also, if you do want to have Visord, which you definitely want Visord, you're going to need 10 Hogyoku fragments. And there are definitely new ways of getting Hogyoku fragments. The old ways still apply. By doing raids inside of Soul Society, Heikomundo, or Wonderreich, you have a chance of getting a Hogyoku fragment drop. But also, now when you complete raids, you get raid points. Even if you lose, you get raid points, but if you win, you get more raid points. And in each faction spawn, there is a shop which will count as a raid shop that you can only actually access if you have won the raid in that server. So if your faction won the raid in that server, you can actually go to the raid shop, and there will be Hogyoku fragments and skill boxes for sale inside of the shop. Now, I haven't actually gotten to use the shop because it was glitched for FullBringers. It didn't work for FullBringers. I don't know if it still doesn't work for FullBringers. The developers of this game are honestly terrible. Don't know how that wasn't tested. But if you are a Shinigami, you should have no problems being able to see the shop if your faction has won a raid. I don't know if the KT raids actually have Hogyoku fragments and skill boxes and things of that nature up for sale. However, I do know inside of Soul Society, Wandenreich, and Heiko Mundo, they are up for sale. And to find the NPC, all you need to do is press comma and look for an NPC that says shop or market. It's one of the two, and then talk to that NPC if your faction won the raid, and easily you'll be able to access the shop and buy whatever you have enough to buy. And then the last way you can actually get Hogyoku fragments is through doing rank. If your ranked elo is high enough, the loot pool starts to get better. So I'm assuming gold elo and up, you're more likely to get Hogyoku fragment drops. So if you want Hogyoku fragments, I do recommend just spamming ranked. It's probably the easiest way to do it. So yes, you're going to need 10 Hogyoku fragments in order to, and all 10 need to be in your inventory when you use them. So you need 10 Hogyoku fragments to do Visord or to get Visord. Once you pop the Hogyoku fragments, you will go to Heiko Mundo and you will actually search for your NPC. You'll search for not your NPC, but your Visord NPC. There's a Visord NPC, you search for it, and he will fight you on site, and you need to grip it. Now it spawns in the server randomly, so you need to run around the whole of Heiko Mundo. As well as that, other players are able to fight and interact with that NPC too, so just be careful. You don't want somebody else to grip your Visord NPC, or I don't know how long the cooldown is. I don't know if you'll have to server hop, but just make sure you grip your Visord NPC. Once you grip your Visord NPC, you'll actually have Visord. You'll have your Visord mask. However, it's incomplete Visord, which actually gives you some drawbacks. So in order to complete your Visord, you need to do the quest. Now, there are different quests. You can either fight your Visord inside of your inner world, I think 20 or 25 times, or is it 20 to 30 times, and then it will complete. Or sometimes you might have a win raids with your Visord mask on. I don't know how many raids you need to win. Or the other one is you need to kill a certain amount of Shinigami. So I'm not too sure which one you're gonna have. You need to interact with your Visord NPC in your inner world, and you'll know. It'll like notify you, it'll tell you which one you have. So good luck on whichever one you have. Honestly, the best ones is killing Shinigami in Soul Society and fighting your inner world NPC, because you have access to both of those all the time. If it's the raids one, it's actually pretty annoying, honestly. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Shinigami. Spawn in right here, and the quest board is literally right here. Now, if you haven't watched the Soul Reaper part segment of this video, I do recommend doing that, because I'm not going to repeat the same things on 3 different occasions. Now, for Quincy's, you do have it a little bit easier. All you have to do is do missions. You don't have to do anything else. And on this slot, I am grade 3, so I will play around with this a little bit just to give an example for you guys that is pretty live and clear cut. Now, all you need to do again is create party and do missions. It'll throw you in and you just kill the hollows. That's all you do as a Quincy, kill the hollows. Doesn't get any easier than this. So, as you can see, I graded up. So, from grade 5 all the way to grade 2, and semi-grade 2 is not grade 2. Semi-grade 2 is semi-grade 2. From grade 5 all the way to grade 2, all you need to do is do missions. So, I'll see you guys when I'm grade 2. I'm going to do more missions. Okay, so as you can see, I just leveled up. Now, from grade 5 all the way to grade 2, and now grade 2 is the crazy part, because you're going to need to do your quest in order to get your Swift. If you don't know what that is your Quincy abilities. Ignore my face, I really don't know why it's like that. So follow me in order to do our Swift quest. Now this is where you spawn. You should be very familiar with this gate by now. You're gonna flash step all the way across the bridge. For the Swift quest, whilst we're going across the bridge, I'm actually gonna put some points in. I'm going to put my points into keto because that is what I want to play for this slot. It's going to put them all in keto. Probably should have put some in speed, but it's too late now. And the skill tree is broken in the server, so I'll finish that later. So once you reach to the other side of the bridge, this is the statue. You're gonna speak to it. Click. The letters of the sign, yes, I will. And that was telling you the mission that you need to do. So I'm gonna click on it one more time, and I want you guys to pay attention to the whispers. Now that was telling you exactly what you need to do. So in order to finish this quest and succeed so you can get your abilities, you need to kill 3 Shinigamis, and they have to be players, 3 Arrancar players. You need to kill 15 fishbone, which you can do by doing the mission board. The fishbone in Wandenreich do count, and the fishbones are the little hollows that you kill when you're doing the missions. You have to kill 2 Menoses, and when we get to Hogyoku, I'll show you what a Menos is. You need to kill 1 Adjudicar, and I'm very sure that is it. You will be doing this either alone or with a group of friends. For the sake of this video, to show you guys it is possible, I will be doing it alone, just so I could demonstrate solo progression is possible if you are good enough. But alone will take you a lot longer to do than doing it with a group of friends. Or if you're too scared to do that, you can make alt accounts and just farm the grips off your alt accounts, because there is no grade requirement. So if you have a Arrancar slot, or even a Menoscar slot, or another slot or account, because you can't have 2 slots at the same time, you need to have different accounts. If you have Shinigami accounts, you can just farm those for grips, which would make it so that you don't actually have to go and kill other players. Now, assuming you're following my pathing, which you can't miss, is a straight line, you're going to come down here, and these gates are the 2 gates you want to go through. This is to take you to Soul Society, this is to take you to Hogyoku, and Hogyoku is going to be the place you want to go because it's just better and you're going to find more opponents there. And you also kill Menoses and Adjudicars in Hogyoku. And don't worry, when you die, your mission does not reset, so you can die as many times as possible. Let's go to Hogyoku. Alright, cool, so we're in Hogyoku. If you're lucky, you have servers where people are just AFK standing around. However, even though these guys are AFK, they're probably still gonna try to kill you if you start hitting them. So I'm gonna... Okay, apparently abilities aren't working right now. That's actually really bad. So I have no abilities to play with because the server is broken. So we're gonna have to freestyle this with M1s and just my crit. Unfortunately, I can't show you guys what my abilities do because the game is broken. Thanks, developers, for ruining the showcase. Now, as a Quincy, I did forget to mention, if you press tab and you see this light, it will come on. If you press M1, it will shoot arrows out. And then if you press tab, it takes the arrows away. Now, if you press U, it changes your blunt variant into blunt variant. I don't know what it says, it's too small. Anyways, this makes you do damage, and blunt vein makes you have higher defense. So, let's start doing our Swift quest. Just gonna attack somebody random. Yep. When you attack people in servers, there are a lot of nosy people that, you know, are attracted to the sound of a fight. It's like cockroaches. And you're basically food. So if you get attacked by random Arrancars or a group of friends, don't worry, it happens. This is kind of a PvP game. We're lucky to have our first victim AFK, and we will take the free food. Okay, Adjudica is one thing we're gonna need to defeat at some point. So I'm gonna lure it away so we don't get attacked by the Menos and other players. Now that the Adjudica is separate, we're just gonna start attacking it. By the way, if you don't know how to use your critical attack, which is a guaranteed block break on most instances, you press the R button. So all we have is our crit that's on our M1s. After I kill this Adjudica, I will oh no. After I kill this Adjudica, I will not have to kill another one. You do need to kill one Adjudica. The requirements were on the screen, so hopefully you guys were paying attention to that. Okay, so we killed one Adjudica. That is one part of our quest complete. We've also killed one Arrancar. We need 2 more. So let's go around. And you can't do mission boards in Hogyoku as a Quincy. However, if you are a Soul Reaper, you can do missions. So I'm gonna throw that one out there. I didn't mention that, but I'm sure you guys will figure it out. The guy is either a hacker or is lagging really bad. And we're gonna just quickly kill this guy. Oh my gosh. Now a lot of the, if he takes my kill, I'm gonna get mad. A lot of the time, oh gosh, okay, he's not AFK anymore. A lot of the time you will come across players that try to take your grips. Again, nothing can be done about that. Welcome to Type Soul. However, I will claim my grip as I see fit, because I did start attacking this guy first. So if I have to defend myself, I will. He is death dealing, so gotta be careful with that. I will let this other Quincy die if need be, because I'm not gonna lie to you. He's kind of in my way. And he's full speed. Okay, I'm gonna take the grip here. Alright, I'm gonna kill him because he decided to take the grip. And now I'm getting attacked by a random Arrancar. So he deemed me weaker than the guy he was fighting, and now he wants to kill me. I have no idea what Arrancar does, so I'm probably gonna lose this fight. This is a full keto Arrancar that's clearly progressed further than I am. Looking for free grips. But I'm not gonna go out without a fight, so he has a skill box move. Interesting. Switch to blunt. I don't know what that does. Why can I not attack him doing that? And he's just gonna spam keto abilities. So skillful. For some reason my M1s didn't land, and he's gotten the grip. Alright, we found the straggler. We're going to take him on. Okay, my game is lagging. Because my computer is broken and I'm using a substitute, so we're gonna turn up the graphics quality down. Oh, this lag is crazy. What even is this lag? Is this FPS lag? Yes, it is. Alright, we killed one more Arrancar. And now we only need one more Arrancar, bro. Alright, this will be our last Arrancar if we manage to win this fight. Alright, so I am a grade 2 and I'm clearly beating up this what seems to be higher level Arrancar because he does have his abilities. I spoke way too soon. Just comboed, full comboed me. That did a lot of damage. Yep, I spoke way too soon, clearly. And I lost because of lag. Wow. Alright, we found an AFK Shinigami. Let's take the kill. Let's hurry up and get the kill before this guy gets to me. Okay, he's doing the mission. Great. Oh, you can't be fucking serious. Oh, alright, cool. 2 more Shinigami kills. Alright, those guys are working together, and this guy behind me is gonna try to kill me. And just get to a secluded location so he can't just attack me. Yeah. How did he move when he was block broken? Hakuda's speed? Guys, please don't make builds like this, I beg of you. Alright, cool. He's dead. That was the last Arrancar kill. Perfect. Now, instead of going around looking for Shinigami, we're gonna leave the server. When a raid comes, just click no if you don't want to participate. Alright, cool. So, instead of going to look for Shinigami in Hikomundo, we're just gonna jump down here. And this is called a Menos pit. So that giant pit you see, I just jumped down, is a Menos pit. And here you can find Menoses. And here we need to find and defeat 2 Menoses. And there's Menoses everywhere, so you can do it pretty easily. That's gonna block break me. Gonna want to be a parry demon against the Menoses, guys. Next stomp. Just get damage off. Boom. First Menos dead. Pretty easy, pretty quick, as you can see. Now we're gonna go to the other Menos. I'm gonna hold block. Just take the block break damage. Because the... Okay, I don't know why I took... I took non-block the damage. I was gonna say just take the block break damage because it deals significantly less. There you go. Gonna wanna keep doing that. Slide. Boom. Menos dead. You've completed that. Now all we need is 15 fishbone and 2 more Shinigamis. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back, use the key, which you can find in your special tab. The key, it'll teleport you back to Wandering rank. And from here, you're just gonna want to go all the way back to where those portals went and go to Soul Society. Now, if I was stronger and if I wasn't lagging like crazy on this terrible replacement PC that I'm using, I would have just stayed in that server and looked for Shinigami. But seeing as I'm not really strong enough to take on any Shinigami that would be in Heiko Mundo, and I can't perform with them because I'm getting 30 FPS on this computer, I'm going to actually just go to Soul Society and look for noobs that I can kill. Because even though I am lagging, I can still, you know, perform at a decent level. And if you want to check your progression on how much you have left, you can come back to the statue, click on it, and it will whisper what you need to do. And as you can see, it says Fishbone and Shinigami. So I only need to defeat Shinigami and kill Fishbones. And I'm gonna get attacked by an ice player. Just gonna tell him I'm grade 2. He doesn't care. Sometimes you gotta deal with people like this. He is full speed. He's not gonna help, most likely not. Okay, he is gonna help. Alright, cool. If you plead, sometimes people will help you. I'm just gonna walk around there and leave, as there's no reason a full 60 speed noob Shinigami should be attacking me. Honestly, he doesn't gain anything from me. Alright, I'm not out of combat. What we're gonna do is, hopefully this guy doesn't try to kill me. Go around, we're gonna go inside the blue portal. And now we're in Soul Society. So here, I already know my way around, but here we're just gonna look for Shinigamis to kill. Hopefully no one too strong pops up, or no one too strong is lurking around, because this PC can't really handle fighting multiple people at once. So I'm gonna make my way to where I know noobs are, which is usually Division 12, and I'm gonna try to take them out. I only need to kill 2 more Shinigamis. Then we're gonna go back to Wandenreich and then do missions so that we can go to grade, so we can level up and get our Swift ability. See what we have. Alright, so we are in where I know noobs are. Look, we found a noob. And I'm just gonna attack this guy. Usually if you're looking for noobs, Division 12 is the place to go. There or Division 5. Alright, 1 more Shinigami to go. We'll just take on this guy. Alright, and look, just like that, we're done here and we can leave. We don't need to be here for anything else. I know you see the Arrancar and the other guy fighting over there. Irrelevant to us. Now all we need to do is kill 15 Fishbone, which will take us no less than 5 minutes, if even that. So we essentially finished our Swift quest in under 30 minutes. Just to show you guys proof that it's been 30 minutes. Look at this, dude. 30 minutes. It's been 30. Well, it's been 26 minutes to be exact. So, guys, you can do this solo. I promise you can. It may take you a while as a noob. I know it's easy for me to say this because I am somewhat of an experienced player. Not somewhat. I've been playing the game since release. The first release last year. So I am an experienced player. But, even if you have basic knowledge on how combat works in any video game, you can do it solo. But if you do have at least one other friend with you, it will take down the time by 10, 20, even 50%. It'll take less time. So let's go back, finish the quest. The server, and again, all we need to do now is do the quest board until we've killed 15 hollows. So create a party. Again, I didn't actually have to do this for you guys, but I just again wanted to demonstrate that it is possible for you to do, and it gave me the Shinigami quest. Nice. I just wanted to demonstrate that it is possible for you guys to do. Don't worry that you don't have friends to play with. I don't have friends either. it is possible to grind this game alone, and it does not take 50,000 years for you to get to elite grade. It's actually pretty quick, pretty simple. Alright, and the quest is actually done. So hopefully you've been keeping count yourself as you're doing the missions. Obviously, if you lose track, you can go back and talk to the statue again, and it'll tell you your progress. The whispers left on the screen are the one missions you haven't done yet, and if it's not appearing on the screen, you've completed that mission. So semi-grade 1 now. Let's talk to the statue and we should be done. I will. Boom. And we finished it. Now, what did we get? Oh, we got heat. Not surprised. It is a common. You can check percentages of what your vaults are here. Wind, heat, iron, thunderbolt, compulsory, all of that. So good luck. And then obviously you can roll different weapons. I like this weapon, the one you spawn in with, but there are other weapons here. So good luck getting those. And then you have your clans here, which they're not showing what the rarities do. So I got my shift solo. I showed you guys exactly how to do it by myself, and it took under 30 minutes for me to do it. So good luck to you guys. Hopefully you have the same luck, and obviously you're gonna do quests until grade till elite grade. I'm just gonna quickly double check at Katakura Town what the rest of the missions are gonna be looking like, because I'm very sure after grade 2 you have to start getting kills on top of your mission EXP, but I just want to double check, so I'm very sure. I'm gonna talk to the lady. Gather more experience. You lack Shinigami and Arrancar kills. Okay, so as you guys can see, after grade 2 to level up, you're going to need Shinigami and Arrancar kills, and yes, they need to be players, and you need to gather more experience, which means you need to do the mission board quest. So after grade 2, that's everything. That's all you're gonna need to do until your elite grade, and good luck. Kizzies. Now I'm going to be showing you guys how to progress as an Arrancar. Again, alright, cool. So we are on an Arrancar slot. As you can see, I am a fishbone, and the fishbone life is not that of an easy one. Now, as a fishbone, I do recommend to instantly get to Menos, you do ask somebody to help you. You're going to want to ask somebody to help you kill a Menos so you can eat the Menos's remains, and that will instantly take you to a Menos. If you can't do that, I do recommend, well, you just have to go around killing other hollows. There is no other recommendation. So I'm actually going to run around and see if I can find a player to help me kill a Menos. This guy's a complete noob. Come on, dude. Help a brother out. There we go. Yep. I don't get why is he not blocking the kicks, the stomps? Oh my gosh, bro. Is this what you guys are gonna be like when you start playing the game? No, he's terrible. Hello? Oh, I'm better off doing it myself. And just like that, we became a Menos, bro. That guy was a complete noob, and that's really upsetting to see, but you know, it is what it is. Unfortunately, this game decided it wanted to spawn us all the way at the back as a Menos. So yeah, we gotta slow walk all the way to our next Menos. Now, as a Menos, you only need to kill another Menos once. So we're gonna head right over to this guy over here, and hopefully we can murk him off. Alright, we're fighting the Menos. A Menos down. As a Menos, you have more HP than NPC Menoses, and yeah, so you should be able to take the Menos on with just the M1s, the Stomps, and the Zero Menos. To get your Menos Zero, I didn't explain, I'm sorry. You need to open your menu, and it will be in the Keto tree. By pressing N, you open your menu, by the way. Press N, and then boom, it's there. Boom. And now we are an adjudicator. Now, you can do the long way of progressing the adjudicator. Go to NPC adjudicators like this one over here. You're going to fight them 1v1. These guys are pretty hard when you are adjudicator as well. So if you die to them, don't be discouraged. But if you die to them, you do lose a moss crack. So as I'm fighting this guy, I will explain what you need to be doing. You're going to be fighting other adjudicator NPCs, not players. And every adjudicator NPC kill gives you 2 moss cracks. Every 2 moss cracks, well, you're just going to have moss cracks. You need to go all the way up to 25 moss cracks. And once you have 25, you will turn to an albino adjudicator. And then once you're albino, you need to run around. You see, I got 2 moss cracks. You need to run around and look for a Visord Lord, a boss. There's going to be whispers on your screen, and there's going to be trails that you follow until you find a Visord Lord, and you're going to fight that boss. Now, there are methods to cheese the boss. There are methods of making the boss fight easier, which you can find on YouTube. That are actually decent guides. Or when you're on albino, you find another albino player adjudicator, you fight them to the death, and if you win, you become a Visord Lord. Now, if you're going to do that method, I do recommend getting an alt account and farming up 25 moss cracks on that alt account. And also, there's one last way you could do it. You can Control K. Now, once you've Control K'd, you will spawn in. Well, it breaks your game, so be right back. You will spawn in as a grade 3 Arrancar. Now, once you're a grade 3 Arrancar, in order for you to become a Visord, a Visord, you need to get 7 Hogyoku fragments. And now's the perfect time to explain to you what Hogyoku fragments are. Now, in order to gain Hogyoku fragments, you are going to need to either take part in raids inside of Heiko Soul Society, or Wandenreich, and win. There's a chance that Hog fragments drop from raids. You can also play the ranked game mode in order to have a chance of getting Hogyoku fragments, and you can play clan wars, also a chance to get Hogyoku fragments. And the last way to get Hogyoku fragments is by doing bosses. Now, I don't mean the overworld bosses, I mean the instant space bosses that you can do at Keyskate. If you don't know what that is, I'm gonna need you to do some research on it on YouTube. It doesn't take too long to look up. Now, once you get 7 Hogyoku fragments, it will be in your items inventory. You click it, you equip it, and then you use it. Once you eat 7, it will instantly spawn you as a Visord. And then after that, in order to become a true Visord, you're going to need a true Hogyoku fragment, but we'll go over that at a later point. So here you see I'm grade 3. I'm going to need to become grade 2. And all you need to do to grade up in this is do missions the same way you did before. So you're gonna go to a mission board, press Q. All right, once you do a mission, this is what it's gonna look like. Usually it'll put you in a fight with 2 different Arrancars. Kill 1 Arrancar. These guys are pretty hard, by the way. You will probably lose to them a couple of times until you get used to the hit windows and things of that nature. And you're gonna keep doing that until you're grade 2. Now, I'm not going to grind this again, honestly, because Arrancars are easier than then Quincy's for the grade 2 quest to get the partial res. But I will show you what happens when you are grade 2. Okay, so we are back. Now, this is elite grade, but once you are grade 2, you're gonna wanna, you spawn over there, you're gonna wanna come towards this Coliseum. Coliseum, you can't miss it, it's actually towards the middle of the map. Towards the middle of the map. Boom, we're here. Now, I don't know if you need to server hop or leave the game and come back once you're grade 2, but you are going to talk to this lady right here. She's always going to be located here. Once you talk to her, you do need to grip 2 people of the opposite faction, whether it's Shinigami or Quincy's. For some reason, it doesn't automatically allow you to do the quest. So you do need to grip people of the opposite faction. And you're going to be doing what this guy is doing. Don't know if he needs help. Wrong way. It's gonna... He has light. This is gonna quickly help him out here. Because he looked to have been going the wrong way. So yeah, you see what this guy is doing? I'm going to show you how to start this quest, but you're going to have your partial just like this, and you're going to need to take it to the void. Now, I don't know why he's taking this pathing. Usually when you come out, you're going to want to walk in this direction because there's a pit all the way over there that you're going to need to get to. However, you're not able to defend yourself during this. So different hollows might try attack you during this part of your playthrough. Like if I let him keep walking, he's going to get attacked by this hollow, which I'm gonna just kill for him. Okay, is he true? Okay, he's true, so they're not attacking him. But other players might see him and start attacking as well. Is he true? Let me see if he's true. If you're a true Vosto, oh, okay, no, apparently they don't attack you if you're Vosto. So if you're a normal Vosto, these don't attack you anymore. The hollows have respect for you, so they don't attack you. So that's a perk of becoming a Vosto Lorde before. However, if you're a normal elite grade, or not elite grade, if you're a normal grade 2 without Vosto, they will attack you whilst you're doing this mission. So he's gonna go all the way to this pit over here, and this is what you're gonna be doing when you're grade 2. And then he's gonna jump inside of there, and he's going to be doing an obi. It's basically a jump quest. And if you play Roblox, you know what an obi is, so it shouldn't be too difficult for you to understand. Now the obi, in my opinion, is pretty easy. There are 2 trick parts that you need to be careful of, but it is very easy. You should get it within your first 5 tries. If you don't get it within your first try, or every time you fail the obby, should I say, you have to grip 2 people, or you have to wait 30 minutes for you to start the quest over again. So, and 2 people of the opposite faction. So you just need to kill 2 Shinigamis or 2 Quincy's. And good luck, man. And you should be able to start your quest again. So again, my bad for detouring. I just wanted to show you guys what you have to go through as a live example. If there were other Shinigamis or Quincy's running around, they would have attacked him. I don't know why, but every time there's an Arrancar doing the partial mission, they always get attacked by Shinigamis and Quincy's. So, and you guys are fairly new to the game, I'm assuming, so you're not going to be a Vosto Lorde unless you went through the Adjudica route. And if you did do that, I commend you. It does take at least an hour. If you're good and no spawns, it could take less. But to do the Adjudica way to go to Vosto is pretty tedious. I do prefer to get the hog fragments because I know how to farm hog frags at this point of my playthrough. But yeah, I'm running to the castle. This is the direction you're gonna need to go in order to start the quest once you're grade 2. So I already told you, you talk to the lady. You're gonna, you can go that way, you can go this way, doesn't matter. You're gonna want to go up the stairs. Make sure you've gripped 2 Shinagamis or 2 Quincy's, or 1 Shinigami and another Quincy. You just need 2 opposite faction kills. You're gonna come to this orb here. You're gonna click on it, and it's going to spawn in an item, and that item is your partial resurrection. So you're gonna click on it, and you're gonna be walking like this. Now, you can say, what if my friend knocks me and takes me to the pit? That's not gonna work, because when you get put in combat and you die and get picked up, it slows down your walking speed. So when you're in combat, it slows down your walking speed with the item, and once you get knocked with the item, you're permanently slowed down. And you need to have as much movement speed as you can for the obby, so don't do it like that. So pick up the orb and go through the torment everyone else has had to go through, and you walk all the way out of here straight into the pit. I do recommend, if you're not advanced though, having at least 1 person that can help you. If you don't have friends and you're like me, pray there's not a Menos standing outside the gate. Honestly, if there's no Menoses or other hollows, take the long way around, as in just come through here and circle around. You want to be cautious of players, you want to be cautious of hollows, and you know, go all the way around, you know. So just come all the way out here. If you come up here, you should be able to see everything in the distance and make your way. Again, be careful of this location because missions do spawn here. So you'll probably come through here, and then, you know, just keep going, and good luck getting there. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Again, just gonna reiterate, once you get to elite grade, no matter what faction you are, you do stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3 in order to get your Bankai, Volstandich, or full res, or FullBringer. Time stamped below. If you are lost and you maybe skip that portion of the video, I show you exactly how to complete all 3 stages, and then you're home free to go. That's the basics of the game actually covered. And after that, let's say you don't have your full, let's say you're not a Vastolorde, or you don't have your full Visord, or you don't have Let's Still, etc, and you want to get Hogyoku fragments, you can then just start farming ranked or farming raids. I don't think you should prioritize actually getting Visord or anything of the sort until after you've gotten your Bankai, just to make life easier for you as a new player. So don't focus on getting your Vastolorde or Visord or Let's Still until after you've gotten your full transformations. Trust me, it's easier that way. And then after that, you can actually just go farm, whether you want to do ranked to farm Hogyoku fragments, or you want to farm bosses for Hogyoku fragments, or you want to farm raids for Hogyoku fragments. Whatever you end up wanting to do, just go do that afterwards. And just in case you skipped the portion, here's the timestamp where I actually explain different ways to get Hogyoku fragments. So yeah, that's it for the video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if it was useful for you. As well as that, again, sorry the video so long. This was an in-depth guide. Again, if you want to do things like go to hell, I probably will never drop a guide on that. I am going to be progressing in hell today in stream, but I'm not going to drop a video on how to do anything for hell, because I just think hell is a shit show and there's just no point. I just don't care enough. So yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Love and appreciate you guys.